Yeah, it's happening again, and that is, I'm typing in my Gmail, compose, and then you got your letter and everything are set. I'm get it all set up, and I'm adding people, and this is at least the fourth time in 2 days that app has crashed. That app never crashed in the past. Never. It's constantly crashing. So how am I to interpret this? Well, maybe several ways. Starting from the topmost thing of what's going on is that um, there are people who actively have got armor up. Armor like Knights of Shining Armor. Because they're not at 600 on the scale of human consciousness. That's the peace symbol. They're not at peace. So, we'll give you a moment because there's some crosstalk here that wants to be spoken through. So I'll just be quiet and just whatever comes through for you. I'll give you a few minutes here just to consider. In the meantime, have you tried this Lara bar? Well, that's Lara Croft. Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. Or is it Croft? Lara Croft. Well, there's R.A., Ra, that's one of the names of God. And then, I don't know. There used to be a women's shop that was called Malabar. I don't know. Let me see if I can do this. Okay. B-A. Ba. Sorry, this is as good as I can do upside down record. That's the Egyptian word for body. Lara bar. I don't know what's a bar. A bar of gold. A bar where you buy booze. I don't know if your name is Bar. People are always calling you Hey Bar. Doesn't it subliminally... it's kind of an epithet towards people named Barb. Or Barbara. Or Barbie. Because it is subliminal, and people that call you Bar all the time and see you in the bar are going to just say, well, what exactly is her position here at this place? And the answer is, she is a bar fly. Just moving along, it's just because many of our names do have connotations, associations with ideas. And it might be subliminal, or it might be, if your name is Barbara Jill, and the short form is BJ, blowjob, blowjob, blowjob. And it's also bar. And people call you Bar. So you give blowjobs at the bar. Jill is a shortened form of Jilly. What's a Jilly? Well, it's a strange thing because I don't think you're going to find the definition in the old-fashioned dictionary. A lot of pressure. I'm feeling an incredible amount of pressure or blowback of people who don't want to talk about this stuff. Why, I can't even make a comical story about, simple facts that are just simple, really facts. I mean, they're right there in black and white. Agili in Stephen King's novels, everyone knows Stephen King, I don't have to go down with that, that's horror movie. Agili. Agili is a prostitute. So, if you were named at birth, all those names, then clearly your parents are beyond abusive. Barbara Jill Burroughs is the name of my sister, named by Dave Beelzebub Burroughs, mill manager at Great Lakes Paper, and his wife, Susan Margaret Alice in Wonderland Shaw, of the Shaw Bakery people on Algoma Street in Port Arthur, Thunder Bay, Ontario, in those days. What on earth do we know about those people? Well, they come from Freemason religion families. And what do we know about what we just found out? They groom children to be sex pots for Hugh Hefner at Playboy Ranch. I don't know. Everything to do with everything. We already talked about Andrew Coffey Gentleman's Apparel on Brodie Street next to the ski house, and his famous friendship all over the Chronicle Journal, front page. Bob Hope, entertainer, huge movie star and entertainer, and he's friends with this very small town, 100,000 people in the middle of nowhere, the tailor, and nobody. But what do we know about Bob Hope? Well, he's totally has everything to do with Club 33, Freemasonry, and everything to do with evil. Illuminati, Freemasonry, and everything to do with human smuggling and adrenochrome and murder and rape of children, eternal torture of children, breeding children in underground cities. Well, Temple of the Dog with Chris Cornell and Eddie Vedder. They're farming babies. That song Hunger Strike, you listen to it and you just go out on YouTube and you just play Hunger Strike lyrics. And you look at it and then they say Chris Cornell was suicided, along with Chester Bennington of Linkin Park. So I don't know, there's horrible energies that are coming through. Maybe they're just being released as I talk about real things. Well, we're getting the horn. The universe is saying pay attention. And I don't know. I don't get an answer one way or another. Intuitively, what I get is it's for you all to sit with. Because it's heavy, heavy energy. And it's Armageddon, which is the collapse of the ego individually, and there's a collective ego for everybody on the planet, and there's individual karmas for individual nation states, individual cities. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Is there a collective karma for people at Shaw Baking Company? Yes. And collective karma for people who are Freemasons. That was a really major punch. Designed to, that energy that just went right through that was designed to, punch me right out, knock me out cold. That's how much this Freemason energy is. It's beyond evil. Well, what I was told growing up when I was a child by these people who claim not to be Freemasons, but definitely in the open that their fathers were. My grandfather, my paternal grandfather, David Cullen Burroughs, is listed in Fort William Freemason online website as being the head Freemason of Fort William during World War II. I don't know. It's all Freemason. What do we know? It's a branch of the Royal Armed Forces. Well, because the Freemasons are run by the Queen's cousin, a secret society. And what I was told growing up is Freemasons cover each other's back. And if there's wrongdoing and it's a Freemason that's on trial and you're in the jury, you always vote to get the Freemason off. Even if he's absolutely guilty, because he's your Freemason brother and you don't follow Criminal Code of Canada. You don't follow Canadian justice. You have your own justice within your religion. Your religion is to lie to everybody else. That's what I was told. If he's a Freemason, then you show the ring or whatever it is, then whatever they say, because it's a brotherhood. And if they're doing evil, then you cover up for other people's evil. That's the religion. That's absolutely the religion. That's what I was told. What else I was told was there is people who are blackballed. That means if they wanted to join the Freemason, there's a vote of the Freemason people, and if somebody puts in a black alley, a little glass, the little alley or whatever, and it goes in, and there's a black one in there, then that person blackballed, and for life they cannot be a Freemason, and they'll be persecuted by all Freemasons. I never applied to be a Freemason. Me, no. Why do I feel blackballed? Because I do. Anyways, it's your fucking religion and the scale of human consciousness. If you value lies and you value criminality, then clearly your religion calibrates under 200, and we'll put it at, I don't know, under 200 on the scale of human consciousness. So it's a criminal religion. And that's my family bloodline on my mom's side and on my dad's side. And then, out in the open, they virtue signal as being Christian because they take us to St. Andrew's Presbyterian Church, or now they go to the United Church or St. Paul's. Because that's what they do. It's just like Tony Soprano. You all know. It's like they want a huge funeral with all kinds of flowers and caskets and pallbearers and all kinds of limousines and everything. John Gotti, I mean, they have to do it to perform for you. But it's, they don't hold the church sacred or that's anything to do with, love. It's all about evil. It's about killing. There's no love in it. There's no love among themselves either. It's a horrible, horrible, horrible thing. And it's a curse because it gets passed down from one generation to the other. So this is a generational curse, Freemason religion. And here I am speaking out against it. It's like, no, I don't want nothing to do with your fucking evil religion. So fuck off with it. That's what I want to say when it comes to Freemasonry. It's the devil's religion. So anybody who's, involved with all those Illuminati numbers, they always try to make me cover up my eyes. They do directed energy weapons at me. And then I got to cover up parts of my head to attenuate it. Because that's what you see all the pictures of the movie stars. So what's the real truth? Remote neural monitoring attacking movie stars. By the cabal. David Wilcock calls it the cabal, the criminal cabal. And it's shown to you in Star Trek. A piece of the action is the episode in the original series. Because apparently the Federation set it up. The syndicates. So who's the Federation now? I don't know. But they're not doing anything good. James T. Kirk. Nothing. I mean, that's William Shatner's dealie. As William T. Kirk then, or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself then. Fuckface. Because he's right here. Because he's a Freemason. He's a devil. William Shatner. They all are, because that's what they all want to tell you. All this bullshit about traveling around in spaceships. Because I don't know. I can't get very far into it because they're playing a game called, they're good people. Mr. Sulu, George Takei, the gay, I don't know, boo-hoo-hoo. I don't know, you see, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, they do this horrible energy. I can't do that, I did. Some people go, and they can make a loud whistle and blow the whistle. I can't do that. You can do it that way. Because somebody's got to be the referee and say enough of this fucking bullshit. It's 2022, folks. Well, I can't have Luciferian, satanic, horrible going on when, yesterday I'm wearing the orange shirt that says every child matters. And today it's peace at 600, but it doesn't mean I'm going to people please and look the other way and forgive and forget the fact that, all this shit that's going on. Anyways, you're sitting in your fucking lies, and as long as you're a bunch of fucking liars, then, you're guilty. So, and if you're guilty, then, according to my religion, you go to the lake of fire forever and forever and forever, and you burn forever. But, my religion is there's a God of mercy, yes. God of love, yes. So all you got to do is just appeal to the God of love and God of mercy, Well, if you want to take a knee and bow, well then go fuck off, because I don't know, blah, 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 bullshit. I've heard it all from Brent Beast and the devil. I don't know. The Tao symbol is evil and good. It ain't. If you say it is, then you're a Luciferian evil fucking shit thing. And you are. I can't help you out. Anyways, that's the lecture.